Hello and good night and good day. I'm broadcasting from Izmir, Turkey. It's 9:49 p.m. It's 19th of October 2023. Uh, Tonight I will try to keep it shorter. I just watched Colin Powell's meeting briefing, and it was delayed due to some uh, protests over environment, and he was taken in and then out again. Then he gave his speech. Then with the Bloomberg speaker, they had a long conversation, and he asked good questions, and he received. Oil was never asked. Uh, Bonds were asked. Other things were asked. The commercial building loans are asked, but oil issue is never asked, although they are talking about inflation. So I watched it all the way. I'm not surprised. I call, Federer is either pigeon or hawkish. So I call this hawkgin. So it's both. You try to be both hawk and pigeon at the same time, doing the same conversation. Friends, it's not surprising. He is a government officer. He is not going to talk according to investors what the investors do think. He must calm the investors. He must try to control the public. Not to, so you don't expect him to tell the truth all the time. And the funny side is this: on the 1st of November, yes, they will have a Fed announcement of the new interest rate. And there is only 11 days left, including today. So I ran big companies, Fortune 500 companies, American, including Coca-Cola and McDonald's, and also local 500 companies. And I was director. Also started as a planning, the finance and manager, accounting director, many jobs of this sort. Besides, I was doing my own businesses uh, at the same time, running private businesses like Subway franchisorship, furniture stores, doing creations, framing stores, many items like this. I bought some shops in downtown area, and I also ran them for business purposes from the time remaining from my office jobs. Okay, so I'm not just a payroll person. I did a lot of businesses. I mentioned before, I came to USA to get a Subway franchise, and I met Fred DeLuca, the first creator of Subway, with Doctors Associates. He's passed away. He passed away now, and we had a good night dinner with him and his wife Elizabeth at the time. So and he had only 3,000 stores at the time when I entered and opened two stores of Subway stores, franchise stores in Turkey. So I know it went up to 40,000, and that was his goal, to match and go behind, at least 5 to 10 years behind McDonald's, and catch up and pass McDonald's, because his shops were much more, Subway stores were much, how do I say, easy to open with less capital. There was no cooking involved. It was just heating in microwave oven and just uh, oven bread cooking. So no oily French fries, this and that. You didn't need a funnel. So in the kitchen, things like that. So he was much easier. It was to enter, to find stores or portions, corners of the superstores you can open. This is like a cake, selling cakes. Although you're selling cold sandwiches, warm sandwiches heated in the microwave. So, not to divert the subject too much, I just want to tell you that I'm within both sides of the businesses, working as a payroll person and working as a private business owner. So I invest heavily in gold since 45 years. So I follow up all these meetings besides my other investments in mutual funds of different types, shifting from international funds to the commodities to the bonds, depending on what's favorable. Yeah, I do the arbitrage try to do the arbitrage at the right time, not daily, but when there's a big trend change, I change my position in those. But my position in gold, I never change. I keep buying. I add on top of it physical, mostly physical. If I have to buy small quantities, I can buy as mutual fund gold, but I don't buy mining companies, gold mining companies. They may be profitable, but I cannot use it as a cash. This I can convert to cash in any country, any second, okay? So anytime. So this is cash. And the power of cash is very important. You may say that gold didn't do very well in the past, this and that. When it's not doing very good or when it's doing very good, its cash power goes into bargaining table. Okay, I can always when the recession hits, I can go and bargain 10, 20, 30% with my gold because it's cash. Okay, I don't care what's the ounce it costs. The guy badly needs a buyer. There are no credits available. Almost US is heading in that way. It's very hard to find new credits or at very low, very high rates. And Americans' credit lines are all filled up. Just currently, I read a report 2.3 trillion Americans saved. Now there's only 200 billion. One tenth is left. It's all gone. It's vanished. It's spent. So that's when people need cash. And if somebody wants to sell something, you have to come up with the cash. And gold is cash. Okay. The power of cash is important. So what happened tonight? I don't like gold going up because I'm a collector. I want to buy more and more so I have more cash power. Okay. Uh, Although at this age you can see there are older people than me in the YouTube which are advocating. They usually have their own gold companies. I don't own a gold company, but I invest and I use it as a bargaining chip. I told you. So today there was as Mr. Powell's speech continued and ended. Gold started to move high. It was just waiting all day long around 1960s, and then it started moving fast high. Right now, at this hour, I'm checking from my investing site. The future price of gold is 1986 US dollars, which is which increased about 18, 17 and a half dollars, 0.90%, less than 1%, and it's only $14, $13 away from the famous 2000 USD an ounce number for the third time. So that must be the topic of today. It can rise because at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, USA, Washington, D.C., President Biden, I think he can succeed making it 2000. He's going to talk at the Oval Office. So based on foreign policy, and if he can increase the tension more, we may even surpass 2100. I trust in his speech to for gold because okay, it's not as I said. I don't like it to go up because I'm still collecting. I want to collect enough to buy my future ideal. Okay, I have summer house. I have individual houses, private houses, residences, lands, and as I said, mutual funds, gold, this and that. But at the age of 68, I still have many goals. So besides, I'm running YouTube channels, and most people that right now are Turkish, so they know me from my Turkish channel. It's 282,000 subscribers I have in my Turkish channel. This channel I just started recently, 10 days ago, but I already surpassed about 7,000, almost 7,000, 6,700, something like that, subscribers in such a short time. So, and this good tile side is you can watch this channel without ads, even if you don't pay to YouTube, because I'm still not up to 4,000 hours. I'm around 3,100 hours of watch time. So in a couple of days or a week, you may not be able to watch it advertise free. So it's advertised free for me. Maybe they are showing advertising. I don't know. I must check, but I'm not getting any portion or anything from that. So I never, as I mentioned before, my goal is not financial. I'm financially very well off, very well off, not just, getting by. That's why I don't accept any sponsorships in my channels. I'm offered $2,000 per video. I don't accept, and from many locations. I'm offered many meetings. We'll do this for you. We'll do so. I don't. Reason being, like, if I owned a gold company, who would take me seriously? You'll say, yeah, you want to sell gold because that's your business, right? So if I told you I buy mortgage houses, and so I make very big money with leverage from mortgage, like 7, 8 times, 5 times, you're gonna sell. Oh, you're a constructor. I bet you want to sell us some houses, huh? So basically, that's why, although many people contact me from different areas, like many crypto, besides gold companies, advertise for this and that. I don't take sponsorships just for this reason. So you can take my word. There is not a penny involved in for me besides the ads in this YouTube, and I don't even ask for a I don't like that. I don't like begging like that. So if you like it, you like it anyway. If you don't like it, there is no point asking for you to like it. And also no stickers, nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, so this is all on purpose. I could put all of them if I want to. This I have to clarify also for English speakers. If you ever see in the commentaries of my videos, someone is asking for money, some good idea, some good investment, it's never using even my name. If they do, it's never me. Okay, so it's a trap. So stay away from all the commentaries. Or I can see in Turkey some video ads coming within YouTube videos, doing this fake money collecting issues, like we are opening this biggest company of petroleum to public, and trying to collect money from people. So unfortunately, they get away with it for a very long time. I don't know how. Maybe nobody is complaining about them. But if I see something like this in Twitter or anywhere, I always report, saying this is fake and this is a intent. This is a, let's say, mm, bad intentions. Let's say, I don't want to use uh, heavy words, so otherwise I'll be considered not starter English. I'll be considered advanced English speaker. So I will not use those malice type words. Just say bad investments. Okay. So gold is right now, as we are discussing, is up to $1986 for the December futures. Uh, Brent petroleum is up almost to $93. American petroleum is up to $89 a barrel. That's about 1.9%. And the Brent petroleum is 1.52% up. And all commodities are higher, including copper, 0.18%, platinum, 0.45. It's interesting that when this announcement was made, American dollar indices, DXY, fell to 105.90s, and right now it's again trying to climb to 106, because whatever Powell said, the market took it as he's not going to increase the rates. But that's the funny side I just mentioned in the beginning of this video. If you run a small fashion store, you have to order your stuff to sell next season. You must quantify, say, I want to sell this much, send me this much for summer, although it's winter now, you have to order it. So a fashion store is much more reliable in their orders than Fed, because they have a meeting in 11 days and they have no idea to say, we don't project hiking the interest rates in 10 days, in a month. So how can you run a country like this, even if we are so much results of the data bound? This is terrible mistake Fed is making. It's good to use data, but not until 10 days left to the meeting, okay? So we used to make long-term plans, short-term plans, monthly, 5-year plans for our plants. You have to order machinery. You have to guess the size of how much production will be. And monthly and bi-monthly, you must tell your producers, I'm going to fill so many beverages, so I'm going to buy this many, for example, Coca-Cola cans, Sprite cans, Fanta cans, they are printed. So if you say you ran out, too bad, because he cannot manufacture it. So you have to do all this in advance, months in advance. You must have planning. You don't know who's going to drink how many Fantas and Sprites and colas, but you should not let the store say, we ran out of stock, we don't have this one left, So this is incredibly bad management. If you, as I was a Fortune 500 company manager, if somebody asks me, from the, let's say, top management, what do you expect the sales to be this month? How are you prepared for yes, I would be prepared, and I will give him numbers, okay? So this is terrible, terrible guidance. I let you know. They are not doing guidance. Data is guiding them. They are not guiding the markets. So that's why I have to tell you this. This is bad management. Yeah, I think if you make lawyers, economists, that's what you get. Unfortunately, European central bank manager, Madame Lagarde, est aussi une lawyer, not an economist. So why do they choose lawyers, you think, not the economists, real economists? It's all talking and convincing. That's why, you are the judge and they are trying to convince you and to convince the jury that they are seriously going to reduce inflation and everything is in perfect shape, I think that's why they need public relations per person, so not real economists. Okay, I think this is long enough. Like me, I'm a real economist. I'm graduated from university, economics university, and accounting. Those are my two branches, and I have about 40 years experience in those fields. So I'm not a lawyer, so I won't enter your trials, okay? But they can enter economy. They are lawyers. Okay, I'll see you all the Hawkins, not pigeon and hawks. So now results in this kind of situation. So tonight at 8 p.m. US time, we'll see how the other president of USA, not the president of Fed, giving his speech from the Oval Office, and how it will, because geopolitical tensions are running the markets right now. Not the Fed was of secondary importance, but anyway, as a professional, I had to watch. I'm learning new legal words from them. Okay, see you all and bye bye.